You're tuned in to Heard from the Horse Mouth.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time.
Tammy Cowins, known in the paperwork as CS1. CS1 stands for Confidential Source Number 1. Whenever there's a 1 behind the CS, that's the person who started the case. Tammy Cowins, somebody that Blue Da Vinci was smashing. Blue had threw her to Meech to handle his little fan mail and just do his little runaround. She eventually came to have BMF, Demetrius Flannery's life rights. So in the course of me and Tammy discussing Meech's movie rights and me seeking out a deal, I paid for the script. I paid $250,000. That's my script. That's why 50 when he came in, because we put a assistant deceased order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why 50 when he came in, because we put a assistant deceased order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why you didn't see the BMF story on the big screen. So 50 ran it through that star shit that he run that other corny shit that he do. So 50 ran it through that star shit that he run that other corny shit that he do. So what happened was, homie, I wasn't even the original target. They wanted to get a little Mexican, Fidel Suarez. He was their initial target. But with me calling in while they were trying to set up Fidel Suarez, she clicked over and told the Fed, or the agents who was listening to her and Suarez, hold on, this is Cuff. And when they heard the name Cuff, they went fucking crazy. When they pushed me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me. When they pushed me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me.
Rick Ross, BMF Film Impossible, because 50 Cent owns TV and film rights. TMZ posted this, and 50 posted this on his Instagram. We knew Tammy had the rights. Now watch this. Gatlin first contacted CS1 to see how Flannery was doing, which is Meech. CS1 relationship with Gatlin was more business relationship, communication around Flannery's life rights. I see the picture now, and you should see the picture. It's no different than if you and your family members got some land and some people die, and all y'all got y'all ties to the land. Everybody get to fighting for the land. Nobody want to sell it off to the next person. Nobody want to, see the next person with it. This is exactly what was going on with Meech while he was in jail. You had Cuffy out there because he was part of BMF. He throwing his money up, like he said. He threw up $250,000, and he trying to get the movie and stuff going. 50 Cent got in his way. He had to get a lawyer. He put the people on 50. So once that happened, we already know what Fifth gonna do after that. He finna play the same game you playing. So once that start taking place, it's like we got to get rid of you, because now Tammy can't do what she's set forth to do. Put some money in her pocket, because even with her ratting, she was ratting on people for what? Monetary gains. This was a situation. The paperwork say. This deal was like $1 million or something that was finna go in her pockets or whoever pockets. And you got a nigga that's trying to come in between that?
I don't know if you heard the story about Tammy Cowins. Is now the executive producer of the BMF show. I was doing this show, so when T was locked up, T asked me to call her. I blindly called her. And she just immediately went off on me. Like, what the hell? I'm on probation. By this time, it was like 13, 14. And the next day after that conversation, I get called down to my probation office. I get in there. Tammy Cowins is a government informant. So they tell me, and he says, you know what this is about? And I said, no. He said, well, you threatened a government informant, and that's a federal offense, and it's a violation of your probation. And I said, well, who did I threaten? I don't know what you're talking about. And here you are. You didn't put in no work. All you did is start writing a man, and this man befriended you, gave you his life rights. And just because you've been a government informant since 2008, you have the right to tell them that I threatened you. They told me that but who would give a person the right to tell another person to lock me back up because I came home to figure out another way to make money?
Tammy wasn't letting nobody get close to them life rights. Once she done did what she had to do to get them from Meech or to get Meech to trust her, everybody started calling. She wasn't answering phone calls. If you did get through, she straight snap on you. Tanisha, she said she just called the woman, you know what I'm saying, trying to put a play together. Just call the woman, hey, I heard you got the woo-woo. Shit, what Tammy do? Put the people on to try to get her out of here. So Big Meech had nothing to do with that situation, and you see how Tammy conducted herself. Same thing when Homeboy was calling her, when Cuffy was calling her. Steady asking about life rights, talking about I spun that was my script. She got him out of there. Hey, and I can see her taking the situation to fifth and saying like, hey, this is the conversation I'm having with Cuffy. He's saying he want this. He said he only willing to get this percentage or get that percentage. And I can hear 50 saying, hey, well, I can't deal with all that. That's too many hands in the pot. And then a bulb just went off.